Hey, thanks for meeting with me.
Hey, it sounded important.
It is. I need your help.
Okay, this is your will.
Yeah. Gave John power of attorney in case anything ever happened to me. After what happened in the church today, there's no way I can trust him with my life.
Take a step, and the doc here is dead.
Drop it or I drop you. Looks like you want to kill somebody.
I know how much it means to you to have a baby.
Not just any baby, Duke. Kevin's baby, a Kramer and a Buchanan. It could make all the difference.
You'll make it happen. Okay, Dad's barely had any time to recover. And the doctors haven't said that he's permanently infertile.
Hey, there you are. You know, I just wanted to thank you for giving Duke that little nudge earlier.
Well, what can I say? I love doing your dirty work.
You know, David, as much as the Buchanan men despise you, don't you enjoy leading them around by the nose just a little bit?
You know, as shocking as it may be to a cyborg like yourself, I only enjoy spreading menace and mayhem on my own behalf.
Well, that's really too bad, David. I was hoping that you would learn to enjoy working together with your big brother after all these years.
Spencer, seriously, when is this going to be over?
Patience, little brother. No worries, no worries, no worries. The end game is very near. Who knows? Maybe you and the wicked witch of La Boulée will end up back together again someday. That is, if someone doesn't swoop in to fill in the hole in her heart. Someone like, say, Clint Buchanan.
Duke, what is that? Paint thinner?
Well, maybe you should stick to wine.
Are you saying I can't handle it?
Well, this will peel the paint off your patio, so you need a real good reason to start drinking it.
You think it'll peel a layer off my memory?
That part of your memory that's supposed to be expunged.
Right. Yes. To all those, exes who will be expunged.
Ex.
Ex.
And to my ex-wife. A woman so stubborn, she'd drive any man to drink.
Or any woman.
I'm not interested in anything that you have to say about Nash.
You're gonna want to hear this, trust me.
Stop playing games, Nikki. I heard you talking to Jessica, playing with her mind so she'll let me out. What are you up to?
In a minute.
Spit it out, or I'm gonna call Clint and just tell him you're on the loose again.
Hey, whatever happened to, like, honor among alters, huh?
Nikki, I have Clint's number on speed dial.
Oh, okay. Big deal. Okay, here it is. Your boyfriend, Nash, he's in love with your better half.
Are you the least little bit concerned about how you're gonna feel in the morning?
Well, I'm used to it. Now, you don't have to match me shot for shot.
Why? If you can take it, I can take it.
Well, there's no shame in not doing it. It's just I happen to like my liquor strong.
Like you like your women?
You see, this will sneak up on you, so be real careful.
Sorry, but you Buchanans are a cliche.
As I remember, you didn't always hate the Buchanan men. I mean, at least not all of us.
Sir, I may have to cut you off.
Now, don't you tell me that you don't remember that summer 20-some odd years ago.
Why, sir, I hardly remember.
Well, here's to it. To that summer that we fooled around.
You still want Dorian?
She's the love of my life, Spencer.
Oh,
but thanks
for
to you.
God's sakes, David, come on. Now, look, you are so ridiculously incapable of thinking long term.
Really? Well, why don't you educate me, oh wise one?
Well, it just doesn't suit my interests for you and Dorian to be together at the moment, but things do change. You just have to be ready.
So in the meantime, I just hang out at a place like this, drowning my sorrows until the worm turns. You being the worm, of course.
Clint and Dorian could be together temporarily.
Dorian would never fall for a Buchanan.
Don't be so sure.
How do I convince Kevin that he's the most important thing in the world to me if he won't give me the chance?
Like I said, this is all new to him.
He feels like he's not a man. He's so proud. I don't know if he can get beyond this.
I don't think you're giving him enough credit, Kelly.
I'm scared. I know how he feels. When the doctors told me I couldn't have children, I felt like I wasn't a real woman. But he backed me up, and I want to back him up too.
Gee, Kel. Hey, you think you got everything covered? Huh? Because I don't want to interrupt you telling my son every last gory detail of our life. So please, by all means, just keep going. It's very interesting.
Hey, you, seen Jessica tonight?
Okay. Antonio's in a good mood for a change. So if you came here to stir up trouble, you should go somewhere else and drown your sorrows.
Wow, talk about a dedicated employee.
No, I'm just being a good friend, that's all. Antonio's having fun for the first time in ages. And I'm gonna keep it that way.
Thank you, Layla. I'll take care of this.
She is too good to you.
Jessica's gone.
Oh, I'm sorry. That must be my cue to shove off. No, actually, I was thinking about Tess, and I wanted to get your take on it.
Is that the best you got? Nash is in love with Jessica? That's the big news. It's supposed to throw me for a loop.
That ain't news.
It's garbage, Nikki. Nash doesn't even like Jessica. He wouldn't even look at her if he didn't think that I was somewhere inside.
Man, you know what? Little Jessie must be getting stronger real fast.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, see, I kind of figured you saw the way Jessica and Nash are when they're together. But if you didn't see it, see, that means that Jessie's getting the hang of shutting you down.
He made her eggs, okay? He's a nice guy and she was hungry. He was feeding our baby.
Nah, that was way more than nice.
I don't have to listen to this.
Right, because nice guys with girlfriends never get it on with other girls, especially when the other girl looks exactly like the girlfriend, only with way more money.
You don't know a damn thing about me and Nash.
I know about alters. Alters don't get the guy.
Maybe you didn't.
Now you tell me something. Why the hell would Nash want to make Jessica feel better? He should make Jessica feel miserable so she takes a powder, like permanent, right? It's all right, I don't blame you. He's your first boyfriend, you know? You're used to chewing him up and spitting him out.
That was a long time ago.
Well, yeah? How long? Months? It's cool. You ain't interested in my opinion? You let yourself out, and I will be on my way.
What do you know, Nikki?
No thanks.
You're really wailing on that bag.
Yeah,
Did you pull something?
maybe.
You should have Rourke take a look at it.
It's no big deal.
No big deal. crazy, man?
Well, rescinding John's power of attorney would be easy enough, but have you talked to John about it?
No. And I don't intend to. Not until he's calmed down, and definitely nowhere near a firearm.
Okay, I heard about what happened earlier, but John is a crack shot. There's no way he would have put you in any danger.
You weren't there. You didn't see it. When this guy aimed right at John, took a shot at him. John didn't stop. He didn't flinch. He just kept on coming, okay? Like a sheriff out of some old cowboy movie. It was stupid and reckless. And I'm telling you, E, if this guy hadn't been so lit up on drugs, he would have popped me and popped John. We'd both be dead.
Stop it. That didn't happen. You're both alive. And personally, I think you're suffering from post-traumatic stress.
You're damn right I'm suffering from post-traumatic stress, but so is John, okay? You should have seen the look in his eyes when he was shooting this guy.
I saw him afterwards. I'm telling you, Michael, he would not let anything happen to you.
Okay. I know that John would never intentionally put me in danger, but I don't want him sacrificing himself to save me either. I could never live with that, never.
So this isn't really about your will, is it?
No. John's a powder keg, okay? The guy is ready to blow. And I can't get through to him.
No one can.
That's right. So until he's thinking a little more clearly, I don't want him making decisions about my future.
I'm sorry, Michael. I can't help you.
Dad, hey, you've got it wrong.
No, I don't think so. I heard the whole thing, dude. I'll stand right there. Whole time. Talk about emasculating, huh?
I was just trying to help. It wasn't fair, but...
All right. It's all right. It's okay. You need someone to talk to. You know? Hey, at least you didn't run off and tell Dorian. Because I'll tell you what, she would have called the press in a second. It would have been Kevin Buchanan. You get the idea.
You know I would never do anything like that. I've just been worried about you.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm fine. Just a little worn out, you know. But listen, if you need to talk to someone about our relationship, then by all means, just talk.
Hey, walk away from me. If you had heard anything of what I said to Duke, then you would know the only person I want to talk to right now is you.
Get your mitts off me.
If you want to be friends, stop trying to play me.
Hey, I'm just telling you what I see, you know? Mr. Boyfriend Nash is in love with Jessica.
Not possible.
You should have seen the look on his face when she was crying in his arms. Oh.
She fell to pieces. What was he supposed to do? Hand her a tissue and keep on eating?
Hey, you don't want to believe me? That's cool. You can just wait for him to dump you.
Jessica doesn't even like Nash.
We ain't talking about Jessica. We are talking about Nash and how Nash feels. Look, kid, you gotta face it. You got one thing going for you, okay? And that's your dynamite good looks. Problem is, Miss Jessica, she got that without even trying.
Well, Nash isn't with me because of the way I look.
Will you focus here? We're talking Jessica. You know, Miss Perfect? Miss Crazy Making Perfect? Just like her mother? And you are serious high maintenance. You've been making that Nash jump through hoops since the day you met him.
You don't know anything about that.
I heard what he said to Vicky. You stole his car? You kept disappearing on him? He calls you infuriating.
Yeah, in a good way.
You know what? Infuriating? It's cute for a couple of months. Nobody marries infuriating.
All righty. What is this new observation you have about Tess?
Look, the way I see it,
Ooh, this ought to be good.
Jessica understands her actions have consequences. She's an adult.
Yes, you're right. She is boring.
Tess, on the other hand, hasn't spent much time on the outside. She's a child. Cause and effect mean nothing to her.
What are you getting at, Tonio?
Look, take the paternity test, for instance. All right, she thought that by destroying the sample, she would get a reprieve. But all she's done is prolong this thing and cause you more grief. I mean, she's got you hanging out here while your vineyard goes to hell. You two are living in a fantasy world.
Tess is real. And our life together is as real as yours and Jessica's.
Jessica will be integrated. Tess will disappear. Jess and I will have our family, and you will have spent a year of your life chasing after some ghost. You prepared to watch it play out that way?
Jessica's the kind of girl guys lose it over permanently.
Yeah, not Nash.
Tell me something. You ever been loved just for yourself? Huh? Like by a Vicky or a Clint or anybody? Of course not. You know why? Because you ain't lovable, and she is.
Well, I'm a hell of a lot more lovable than you are.
That's not saying a lot. Thing is, I think Nash thought he loved you. But then he met the real deal. He met Jessica. So, kid, you know what? Looks like you are on your own again. Just like me.
I am not going to help you cut John out of your life. No way.
I'm not trying to cut John out of my life. I'm trying to get his attention. Now, maybe this is a drastic thing to do.
Talking doesn't work. I know that.
He could have been killed, Evangeline. If that guy had not been so strung out.
What's he doing, McVeigh? Nothing. Just going at it pretty good. BS. These are messed up at work.
Super cop having trouble at work?
They took me off active duty.
You're suspended? What'd you do, man?
Did my job. I think I got a little too, how'd they say, enthusiastic in the process?
You mean excessive force?
Did what I had to do to protect my brother.
Michael was involved in this?
Yeah. This junkie had him hostage, had a gun to his ribs. I shot him.
He died?
You know, you once accused me of putting Natalie's life in danger just for having her in my life.
You said I was way off.
You know, maybe you were right. And maybe sometimes you save the day. And sometimes you're just the opposite.
Dad, look, I apologize. Don't worry about it, son. It's fine. It's fine. I need to ask you something.
All right.
Do you believe what you said before? That if we can't have a baby, all the work we've done putting our lives back together is worth nothing?
Oh. Do you remember that party that Aces threw at his place on Long Island?
Of course. And he got a few under his belt, and he grabbed the mic, and he sang Cowboy in a Continental Suit, and then he started dancing.
You dancing. That's my vivid memory. You just taking over the dance floor. Oh, Lord. You did have the moves back then.
I still have my mojo.
Yeah, it's a little more mature.
Them spiting words, cowboy, up on your feet. I had the moves then, and I still have the moves.
I don't care if it takes 10 years for me to get Tess back. It'll never have been a waste of my life. Tess is my life. I would have thought that you, of all people, would have understood that.
I do. Only difference is Jessica's here. She's not going anywhere.
I know you love Jessica. But I love Tess just as much. No, wait, I love her more. Why? Because Tess is twice the woman that Jessica ever will be.
She's an immature child.
Look, you've never even bothered to get to know her. You've dismissed everything about her. Even Jessica admits that Tess is a very important part of her personality.
Yeah, she's one piece of Jessica's personality, a small piece.
She's the best piece. She's a woman on fire, full of life and conviction. Jessica is a watered-down version of her. I mean, she's nice enough. But I live for Tess, and I will never give up on her.
You know, your grape stomper, he is one fine-looking guy. And he can have anybody he chooses.
He wants me.
He did want you. Till he found out you're just a made-up person. Come on, why the hell would he want to put up with all that drama when the real thing is right there for the taking?
You shouldn't be, you know. Be.
Jessica, sorry.
Yeah, I know. You're who I came here to see. We saw a picture of the baby.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Just like its mother.
You're a really nice person, Nash. I'm sorry that we didn't meet under different circumstances.
Hey, maybe this will clear up any confusion, though.
You're right.
Huh?
I said, you're right. Nash does love Jessica. Who wouldn't?
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm gonna get out of this town before Clint and them head shrinkers catch up to me and turn me back into Vicky.
I'll go with you. Stop it. I can't think.
What do you want to think for? Thinking stinks. Don't do it.
Pull over.
What?
I just saw a bus station. I want to get out.
Yeah, go where? Like a one-way ticket to Podunk? No friends, no money, nothing? You're stupid.
You got a better idea?
Yeah. I'll come up with something. I always do.
It's always worked out so well for you.
I got me something better than a plan. I got me a lifelong goal. First of all, I'm gonna dump all this dead weight I've been carrying around for years, take my life back. And when I talk about dead weight, I mean that serious excess baggage named Victoria.
You're just gonna get rid of her?
You betcha. And then I'm gonna get the hell out of Blandview. And it'll be Nikki Smith all the time.
Damn it, pick up. Oh, I hope wherever you are, you're warm and safe, and you know I'm waiting for you, Tess. I'll wait for you forever if I have to.
Liquor and high heels don't mix.
Oh, these shoes, look at these. They're lethal.
What? They're cute.
You don't want another shot, do you?
No, I think I better not. I'm already embarrassing you and myself.
Well, this was certainly unexpected.
You mean having a drink with me?
No, we've done that before. It's just that I'm just shocked that I can laugh this way still, you know? The laughter that takes you by surprise.
It's a big surprise for me, being here at the Palace Bar, consorting with Clint Buchanan.
Is that what we're doing? Consorting?
You didn't listen to what I said.
You said that because of the stupid virus, we may end up separated.
Because you're shutting me out. You won't let me help you.
Well, what's the point if I can't give you what you want?
You know, you always do this when you get angry. You just hear what you want to hear.
Well, I certainly don't want to hear that my wife's through with me.
I just finished telling Duke that I don't want to live without you.
You want a family.
You are my family. You're all I need.
No, that's not true. Come on.
Kevin, let me help you. Look at me. Look at me, Kevin. We can get through this together, or you can use this as an excuse to run away.
What do you want me to do, Kelly?
Talk to me. You can tell me anything.
I'll have the valet bring the car around.
Kevin.
I'm fine. Really.
I know you still have feelings for my brother. I know you're worried about him. This will be the wake-up call he needs.
John is in a very dark place right now. And you're talking about legally shutting him out of your life. That could make things worse.
Well, he took a pretty big hit when you broke up with him.
No. Natalie leaving him, that's when things really changed.
Don't sell yourself short.
I'm not selling myself short, believe me. But John made his choice.
Okay. I don't want to speak for my brother, but he loves you. Even if he can't say the words.
It doesn't matter anymore.
It does. He's been hurt more than you know. And the wounds, they go deep.
You don't think I know that, Michael? I lived with those wounds. I loved him in spite of those wounds, but it wasn't enough, and it never will be. So John and I, we're through. I still love him, but we're not getting back together. And I'm just trying to figure out a way to be friends.
Well, good luck with that.
I didn't say that it's working. I tried to talk him into going to therapy, and you know what? Maybe if it came from you, he would listen.
Tried. You shut me down.
Look, if you really want me to change your will, I will take care of it. But you shouldn't do it to coerce John into changing his ways. The only person that can exorcise John's demons is John himself.
I'm not really surprised you got yourself suspended.
Yeah, thanks for the vote of confidence.
Antonio went through the same thing. More than once. They made him go through anger management or some crap like that.
Yeah, it doesn't work too well from what I've heard.
Anybody who's been through what you've been through, McBain, has to be wound pretty tight.
Now, what do you know about what I've been through?
It shows. I'm not prying. Hell, you want to screw things up with the LPD, it's fine with me.
You're the one that said you should take my badge away anyway.
Just don't get Natalie involved in your problems.
Natalie's not involved.
Good. Let's keep it that way. You gotta wonder, though. Everyone's telling you to get help. Might be something to it.
To consorting or cavorting or just plain old keeping each other company.
Well, whatever you want to call it, it's fun.
I'm getting used to it. Okay. You know, back when I had that nightmare experience with the ex who is to be expunged, I kind of thought that my chances for ever having fun with a man again were slim to none.
Really? How'd you feel about that?
Oh, hey. I'm an independent, accomplished woman, and I didn't let myself lose any sleep over it. You know, I'll be just fine if I'm alone.
Not really answering my question.
How about you? What are your prospects now?
Well, I've made my share of mistakes over the years, and I really don't know what my prospects would be. If I had another chance, I'd jump at it.
You know, I deal with life and death every day at the hospital. But you never consider the possibility that it could be you. You know, it could be you on that table.
Really?
I don't know why. Maybe I'm just too busy or tired, or maybe it's just easier to ignore it. But it took almost getting shot today to make me get it.
Get what?
There's been a lot of things in my life that I've wanted, but I've been too scared to go for. You know, either because I was afraid that I would look stupid or be rejected, maybe. But you know what? If I died today, my life really wouldn't amount to much. And why? Only because I have never had the guts to reach out and take what I want.
Thanks for the beer.
It was my pleasure, boss. I'm really looking forward to starting at BE.
Oh, that scene with my dad didn't give you second thoughts?
What scene? Seriously, I got your back.
Well, it goes both ways. Have a good night.
Kelly? You need a ride home?
No, Kevin's going to get the car.
You sure he's sober enough to drive?
Yeah, he's fine. He's a little spun out because of his medical condition, you know. Now, the sterility might not be permanent, right?
You know, Kelly, Kevin's my patient. I really can't discuss his prognosis without his consent.
Right. Sorry.
Okay, I understand. It's very hard on you. And, you know, whatever he's going through, I know you're going through it as well. You know, you shouldn't bottle it up inside. Confide in your family. You know, from what I've seen, they can be very supportive.
We're all set.
All right. Thank you. Good night.
Antonio, where did you say that Vicky took Jessica?
I told you they went home.
Okay, I just called Landfair. Lois hasn't seen them, and I can't reach Jessica on her cell phone.
Cheer up. You should be thanking me. I saved you years of heartache.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much, because it's really been a dream of mine to be trapped in a stolen car with a middle-aged, delusional...
Shut up! If it weren't for me, you'd be stuck in the bottom of Jessica's psychic pit for the rest of your life. Watching Loverboy get his hooks into her. Trust me, it's no fun watching the good twin getting it on with the love of your life.
Oh, that happened to you.
You know what? You're better off this way. You can go back to your original plan, you know, like pre-Nash. Party, just party all the time.
Well, it's a little late for that at this point.
You'll get back to it. The important thing is we're free. We're on our way now. You know, we can look out for each other.
You've never wanted to look out for me before. You've never liked me.
Well, you know, now we're a team. We're the First Altars Club.
Why, Nikki?
Why what? Man, having you around just, I don't know, gives me options.
You know what, that's it. Pull this car over and let me out now.
No! We're gonna stick together if we're gonna stick it to the Buchanans.
I am not siding with you on anything, not after what you did to me.
Oh man, not that again.
You're damn right that again. Now pull this car over.
Hey, knock it off. You're gonna get us killed. Jeez.
You gonna answer that?
Hello?
Vicky, it's Antonio. Is everything all right?
Kevin.
Hey, what was Kelly going on about?
Well, I can't discuss that with you, David. You know that. Doctor-patient confidentiality, right?
Confidentiality? She said everything that... She said it went fine. She said it was like a walk in the park. She and Kevin can have kids now.
You know, I never promised that Kevin and Kelly could have children.
You sure as hell did.
No, what I promised was that Kelly would be able to carry a baby to full term. Kevin was never necessarily part of the deal. You know, David, for God's sakes, be careful out there. There's this nasty tropical virus wending its way through Landview right now. No fatalities so far, but it can cause blindness, paralysis, sterility.
Spencer, are you really this self-centered?
Just keep your long sleeves on and stay out of swampy areas. I wouldn't wish any of that upon my little brother.
Hey.
Hey, yourself. Looks like I missed the music.
Yeah, so did I. I got caught up at Rourke's. Ran into John.
Have you ordered?
Nah, no, you know, he's been suspended from the LPD for excessive force. Internal Affairs says he's a danger to the community.
John's not dangerous.
So Bo suspended his star detective, the guy that brought down Carlo Hesser and the Killing Club killer for no good reason.
It's complicated.
He doesn't deserve your loyalty, you know. The guy needs help. Try to tell him so.
Oh, I'm sure that went over well.
Look, I can admit that I'm messed up. John can't. That's his problem.
I'm afraid something terrible is gonna happen.
I really should be getting home.
Long day tomorrow.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
You know, it's not as if Pa or anybody else for that matter would be expecting me.
Adriana is out for the night, I think.
Well, this was nice. Keeping each other company.
Why don't we continue to keep each other company?
Oh, no, Antonio, everything's just fine. I'm out for a drive.
It's snowing.
No, it's beautiful, actually.
Jessica, is she with you?
Yes, she is, actually. You know what? She was so tired, she fell fast asleep in the car, poor baby. But there's been no sign at all of Tess tonight. Hey!
Pull the damn car over now.
Whoa!
Vicky? Jessica? It's dead.